Trenton,
we didn't even get the countdown.
I know, honey.
You
What?
didn't see the countdown.
Come on.
You're live. Just go.
I'm a
It's a hotness over
severe.
here tonight at SLB.
I am a severe creature of habit, Trenton.
still writing my
I've
stuff
got to have
down.
everything the way it's supposed to be. You ought to know
I'm
that by
already getting
now.
roasted and we just started.
Trent looking for a wrinkled shirt right now.
And let it,
Richard, you're right.
and let it begin. Let it begin. His hair's a little messed up, and
It is?
just. What do you think, honey? Is it? It's not so bad.
it's
though.
not so bad.
It's actually not too bad tonight. I just roll the dice on that because usually I'm right, but I'm wrong. Hey everybody, welcome to our September 2024 live stream. We are looking to have a good night. We got a full house down here. I know one thing, Kent, for sure, every tasting note I'm going to get is probably going to be banana.
Yeah, me too, but they were very good. Jeff hooked us up with, I don't know what they're called, Jeff.
Banana
Banana
bars.
bar.
Banana bars.
Yeah.
Cheese, icing, banana bars.
We got that icing right up in
And
here.
yes,
but
Carrie, I liked them
apologize.
because I hate bananas, but those are awesome.
We got a bunch of folks in here. We got pizza. Jeff brought over banana bars that he made himself. They were absolutely delicious. I normally don't eat anything dessert until after the live stream because of this reason here, but they just kept staring at those things, and I just had to have some.
Well,
so.
we'll both be in the same boat up
I
here.
know, for sure. Well, we might as well just start letting everybody know who is actually here. We got our crew. Of course, Kent's here. Thanks for coming, Kent, and helping us with this tonight. Michelle is here doing what she does best and controlling the chat, trying to keep everybody in line. So let's see if we can do that tonight.
He instigates a little sometimes.
Trenton's here. He's acting like he's a true professional behind there. He's like got the board there going on.
He's even doing the chin rub.
He's like looking like this.
Oh, you're growing it again?
No, I have enough, chin beard? I got enough of this stuff, the stubble's going on that it actually feels like something, so I figured I'd take advantage of it.
All right. My beautiful wife Rebecca is here. We just got back from a few days on vacation. That was super fun. Had a great time. It's always good when we can get away from all the distractions and just have some time with just her and I. Rebecca's great friend Jill is here. Thank you, Jill. And I'm sure everybody will say, "Where's Dave?" But
Yeah.
Dave's probably working, I'm assuming. Yep, he's working. So
Thank
there you
God.
go.
He would have
Okay.
taken my spot tonight.
Well, Dave, I hate to tell you, Kevin, Dave's the official backup whenever you can't be here.
I don't
So-
blame you. I watched it and I
Yeah.
thought he was
Yeah,
pretty good.
Dave's the official backup. So
I
you're on
enjoyed
your
it.
golf trip in March or
Yeah.
wherever you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do. The crew's back there. What you got? Jay, Kevin, Jeff, Jeff's friend Cole. First met Cole
Son.
tonight.
Son.
Well,
Also
Son,
fun,
friend,
I guess.
it's a friend.
it's all good.
Well-
My bad. I didn't catch it. That was your son, Jeff. So my apologies, guys. But good to see you guys here. So that's a lot of fun. Jeff, you don't look old enough to have a son like that old.
Right.
I look old enough to have one that old. You don't. So who told you the other day that you were my son? Who was that? Who told you that?
I was,
Okay, you told. Of course, Kent can't wait to tell me
Oh,
that it
yeah.
happened. He's speed dialing me to let
So-
me know that it happened, but I forgot. Who
I was at a
there.
golf outing and one of the contractors you work for, remember Vinny?
Vince.
Anyway, he goes, "So Kurt's your dad?" And I'm like, "No, but that's
Were you
awesome."
laughing?
Of course he is. That's happened maybe half a dozen times
It
through
has.
the years, but
It's less and less now that my beard's gray. It doesn't quite look that way
I
anymore.
was going to
but-
say it happened a few more times when you were younger than what
Yeah.
it does now. But
Yeah, it's been a long time. That was, it's
can
been a
I
long
say?
time.
I am
That was
9 years younger, or older than Kent, but
8, by the
8.
way.
Well, I thought it was 9, so I'm
Carrie
doing,
was
doing
9.
better than I thought.
Carrie was 9.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, that's that. That's who's all here. We got a full house. We're ready to rock and roll. A couple things first before we get started here on this blind. October is coming right
Big
around
month.
the corner, and it's a
Big
big month. We're going to be starting our Riley's Children's Hospital charity fundraiser real soon. I think, Trenton, when are we going to put our video on that one? Our
Next
prep
Wednesday.
video
This upcoming Wednesday.
this
Yeah.
upcoming Wednesday. Yeah, this upcoming Wednesday. Don't miss that video. All I can tell you is that the patrons in our community, and what a fantastic group of people. I could just go on and on and on how proud I am of that group and how supportive they are of each other, coming together in times of need in some of the other members' cases, and it's just an amazing thing to see, to tell you the truth. But all of the bottles that I'm aware of, Trent, and correct me if I'm wrong, but all the bottles that I know of that we have available for the raffle coming up for this charity drive has been donated so far from our patrons.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, we may have, Harry might do something or whatever too, but for the most part, and I can't even tell you really how many we have.
Well, I was
There's
just
60 or 70, I'm guessing.
I was
at this
just
point.
peeking at a few of the ones that I didn't know that's what they were, and I brought them up to them. And
Mm-hmm.
there's a stack of some pretty good ones back
Pretty
there,
good
man.
ones. There's a bunch of them up in my office too.
Yeah,
It's
that's
nice
awesome.
to hear.
I still have 5 at my house.
That's
that
awesome.
I got some bottles I'm tossing in, and
Yeah.
honestly, there's probably gonna be about 100 at the end of the day. If I
Yeah.
would guess.
I wouldn't be
That's
surprised.
awesome.
So it really amazing stuff. So don't miss Wednesday's video if you all possibly can. It's going to have, well, we're not going to take the time here to do that, but we will explain everything on that video. And one way or another, Trent, we'll figure out a way where we can show all the bottles that we have.
Do you want to drop like a little nugget about the location?
Oh yeah, this is another incredible situation. I had mentioned to Trenton, and that's probably one of the worst things you can do is mention something to Trenton, because he's kind of like his mom in that regard. You are. When it comes to presents and things like that, gifts that you do, you're like a human encyclopedia. You file those stuff away.
Carries that way too.
I'm a typical guy. I'm not even gonna remember 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
But Rebecca is always good at that too. And if you say something in March, it might be a Christmas present in December.
Yeah, right.
So anyways, I mentioned something to Trenton. It would be really cool to possibly have the charity live stream, on location,
Yeah.
where some people can get together or whatnot, and just not down here in the basement, which is cool. This would be neat down here. Right now it's kind of tore up down here and everything's all over the place. Sorry about that, guys, but stuff's kind of all over the place. We're in the process of remodeling, but so Trenton somehow was able to have some conversations with our good friends at Westward Whiskey. So we will be conducting the live stream, the charity live stream, on location at Westward Whiskey. So I'm not sure what to expect. And,
Me and Kurt were
it's-
talking about this, yesterday or the day
Yeah.
before, and you're like, man, this idea sounds all good and all, but how are we going to manage all this away from home?
Well, all I know is I asked Trenton that yesterday, I think, the day before, and today, and he's got a plan.
We'll figure it out.
He's got a
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah, I got a plan.
He got a plan. He's
Chat
done-
logistics. Hey, Charlie.
So I'm looking forward to it. Kent's able to
Oh,
go
man.
too. So
Can't wait.
it'll be Michelle, Trenton, my wife, Rebecca, and Kent and I will be there. And I'm sure we will be able
And
to.
Colin's coming.
And Colin's coming. Yeah, I
Yep.
forgot Colin's coming.
Yep.
Trenton's for Trenton, Michelle's friend Colin. All of our friends, Colin. And I'm sure that we'll probably Trenton be able to invite some folks that live around that area too. I would imagine. I don't know.
I
to be
was
exactly.
told that
Okay.
we could have as many people there as we want, but I'm going to confirm
Yeah.
before we put the blast out and say, hey, if
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
you kind of already put the blast out just now.
yeah, but they don't know where. Like Westford has a couple different places, so yeah. Well, I'll let you know for sure. Please don't come like knocking on the door at
Yeah.
Westward and say, hey,
Hey.
We can't even handle like waffle or raffle in the
That's true.
chat.
Yeah.
Knocking on the door. Come on.
Gotta change that every month.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be fun. Let's say the least. It's
No, it's
going to
awesome.
be just a lot of fun, and courtesy of Westward Whiskey. And man, not only do they make the most amazing American single malt whiskey, they're also some of the finest people that I know. And,
Yeah,
that's a fact.
I was thinking being there's kind of nice for us too, just to have some taste of whatever they got going on at the moment. Not a bad thing either.
No, not a bad thing whatsoever. So I guess, Trenton, do you want to segue from that into our pick, or
Sure. Yeah.
you want to do that?
Yeah. Let me. Yes. One moment.
All right.
You got
Well-
a riff here for a sec.
Hey, you're good. No, you're good. Hey, normally all of our barrel picks are offered to our patrons, and it's such a fantastic group that usually our picks don't really last through the day, and they are purchased. But today, we just have a lot of things going on, a lot of picks coming in, so we had 2 barrel picks offered the same day today. We had a Wild Turkey Rare Breed Rye that was offered to our patrons, and we also had a Westward Single Malt Whiskey Cask Strength
I
single
just
barrel.
tasted, which was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I wanted you to taste that
That was
before we
amazing.
even got to this
Holy cow.
conversation. It's just otherworldly. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Trent, we had 15 or 20 Westward left. Is that roughly about right?
I think I think right now Michelle's gonna pin the link. This is going through Bourbon Outfitters, so there might be some shipping stipulations or restrictions to your area. The mic is not on, so sorry if you couldn't hear me. Michelle's gonna post the link to that. It's on Bourbon Outfitters.
Do I need to give them the password or do
Yeah, no,
I?
you need to put the password in the thing.
I mean, I answered it here, but I.
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. I'm cheering. Let's
So I think there's like 14 left as of right now. So if you want to get your hands on one, it's the best thing I've ever
It's
tasted.
insanely good.
It's an incredible
Yeah.
American single malt. So Trent and I talked about it, and he had the idea, and I thought it was a great idea to offer it to those who took the time to be with us tonight for the live stream. So if you want one, there's just a few left. So
The password is Oregon, all uppercase.
Yeah,
I guess I should say that out loud as well.
okay.
It's in pen, I'm sorry.
But yeah.
Lastly, before we move on, I want to have a little bit of a thought process here for all those people that might be involved with the hurricane that came through. I did have a conversation or two with our patrons that I know that are down there in that area, checking on them to make sure that they're okay. The one gentleman in particular, he had messages a couple days prior, but he said they were doing okay. Everybody was safe. They don't have any power or anything. There's all sorts of stuff down, trees down, all over the place. So thoughts and prayers to all of you all that were possibly involved with this hurricane, and I hope you and your family and your friends are safe and healthy. That's the most important things. Things can be replaced, but hopefully all of you are safe, and that's our prayer tonight for all you folks that might be involved with that. So
Oh, also, Ryan asked, that might be Ryan, I need to stop saying last names. Ryan asked if we're gonna be at B's event tomorrow. I guess Harry's having some event from 4 to 6 with Indiana Whiskey Society or something with Brandon Brown.
oh yeah, I saw, yeah, Brandon said something.
Brandon, B.
Yeah, BB.
Yeah, BB, yeah. We will probably be there. Harry said that if we don't go, he knows where we live. So,
This is true.
I'm not gonna get on the bad side of that.
Huh. Well, you never know who he might bring too.
Yeah.
All right, Kat, Richard, $5. Thank you so much. Be sure to watch out for the seasonal cider release from Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia.
Okay, gotcha.
Was I not supposed to put that up there?
Maybe not the last part.
Hello to Jay. I met him at the Binny's in Orland.
Who's that, Steve?
RPA Z61. RPA Z61.
Bye, Steve.
All right?
Yeah, probably Steve.
Bye, Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah. All right. So tonight we are actually blinding, Trent, what did we decide on? We're blinding Discovery Series Bardstown, but what did we finally decide on in the series? I thought it was a great idea because they're all usually really good.
Yeah.
There's only a few I didn't have because you can't get them all. But I actually have Discovery Series number 1.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Is
I don't
it
have
in
number
this?
2. Yes, it is.
It is, okay.
I know that. I don't have number 2. I had 3 and 4, but then you said you had at
4,
home
5, and 6.
4,
Yeah.
5, and 6, and I think
Yeah.
I had 7, 8, but I don't have 9, 10, and then I got 11 and 12. So
I haven't
Trent-
had the new ones, so
Yeah.
those ones are new to me. And I told you I had a pour of the number 5, knowing we were doing this,
Yeah.
to touch base.
Yeah.
And it's been a long time for that one, and it's been
Yeah.
a long time for these other ones too. But
Sure.
the new ones I've never had.
Sure.
You haven't had any of the new ones?
No.
Oh, okay.
So which ones did you pick then, Buzz?
So we have Discovery Series 1, 3, 4, 8, 11, and 12. So
There you go.
I think I've tried through you the ones I'm missing, except for 11 and 12. I have not tried.
Well, that's why some of the
It's been a long
blends, some of the
time.
blends after what was it, 8 and 9, they included some Canadian
Yeah.
whiskey, the Tennessee whiskey, things like that. So I passed on a couple of
Yeah.
them there, but 11 and 12 both have really good blends. Mostly Kentucky. I can't remember, Trent. Did 11 have Indiana or no? Or is that all Kentucky as well?
Ooh, I'm not
We'll
sure.
look at it later.
Yeah, we got
But-
all that. I like that they have all
They're
the stuff on
very
the
cool,
labels.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
The
Yeah,
whole,
you
the one side's got everything on it.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's awesome when a distillery is that transparent.
Yeah.
So at least you can make a decision. You want it or don't you?
John B, I think the context of this is westward. He wants to know if it's better than the Balcones Catalea. I know the Westward Pinot Noir finished is not, at least to my palate, do that Pinot Noirs.
I'll tell you what. Man, that one's a good bottle too.
It is a good
Holy
bottle,
cow.
yeah.
But
It is.
I just got
About
done tasting the Westward, and I was I was pretty mind blown by it. There's a piece of banana bars on me.
It's a whole different flavor profile in our pick.
It is.
Have you guys had it too?
It is.
Did you guys check it out? Because it's more of a like a cocoa,
For sure, cocoa.
you know, chocolatey, you know, almost hint of the finish, almost a
Hey,
hint
a
of
cocoa
like
powder
coffee.
kind of that kind
Yeah.
of flavor.
It is.
This
for
is a good
sure.
question. Jace asks, is the Westward barrel pick close to the Westward cast strength? I'm assuming, Jace, you're talking about the 2023? I would imagine the 2023.
I don't think so.
No,
It's
not.
like same level of depth, but like a completely parallel palette.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And that's why we chose it. Remember,
Yeah.
Trent, when we were over there? That's why we picked it, because it was just mind-blowing and
That was one of the
a
comments.
lot different than the normal cast strength release.
That's one of the comments I made to Kurt tonight when I was trying it. It was completely unique from what I've had from Westward.
Yeah, listen, Westward does masterful things with their barley. I don't know what their malting process is.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask a few questions about that when we go again, because it just blows my mind how good they are at that. So they have some incredible malt notes in there, along with a lot of, like Ken said, the cocoa powder, the chocolatey notes. Trenton, with their little peanut butter in there too. When we did
Yeah.
that, you had a little peanut buttery chocolate, like a Reese's thing going on in there. And into the finish, there's just like a real light kind of mocha coffee-ish note in
Yeah,
there
that's really
too.
good.
It's
It's
just
really good.
fabulous. And so that's roughly what,
Yeah.
the truth is what I get out of the bottle, which isn't quite indicative of what you would find in a Westward cast strength off the shelf, their normal blend.
Yeah.
So, Chris, I am absolutely proud of you. Best behavior tonight. Mrs. Rob is in the house. Well, thank you, Mrs. Rob. Let's keep Chris in line tonight. Appreciate it,
I
Chris. Thank
think Mrs. Rob. Oh, yeah. I believe Chris and his wife will be at the Journeyman meetup. Do you want to talk about the Journeyman meetup?
Oh, yeah.
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 I'll do
Before we
that
get
too
into
as
the
well.
blind.
Yeah.
We are having our
kinds of
very
things going on.
first, huh?
All kinds of things going
I
on.
guess so. Well, pretty soon we'll get to taste some whiskey, but we have our very first SLB meetup here in Valparaiso at Journeyman's Distillery. We thought about it last year, but the distillery wasn't quite ready, and we said, let's just wait. We want to really do it in
Yeah.
Valpo instead of Three Oaks, Michigan. There's a fabulous facility there as well, but we really wanted to do it in our hometown of Valparaiso. We have had some fantastic reciprocation with Bill, the owner.
yeah, he's
Bill's been
great.
wonderful.
And the distiller Jacob.
Jake, I mean,
Was
I go
awesome.
all the way down the line. The ladies that have been helping us try to organize our event have been all fantastic. Jacob, the head distiller, and our tasting. Bill's been wonderful.
Yeah.
He really, really has. So that's going to be October 19th. I don't know the exact time frame. Is it
I believe it's 6 to 10.
6 to 10?
You'll be able to. We did a absolute banger of a rye pick as well.
Yeah.
That'll be exclusive to that event
Yep.
as well.
Do you remember how
Yep.
old that was?
7, 8
I
years?
thought it was 8.
8-year journeyman.
Okay, so
Rye.
that's what I thought I remembered.
Yeah.
Last Feather Rye. And
Yeah. Trent
Man,
and Ken
pretty good.
talked me into another rye pick. You know how it is with these guys.
ganging up on them.
But it was the best one available. I'm not going to deny it, Trent.
No,
It
and
was.
I remember
It was
because
so good.
I was talking.
Really
I was talking to Jacob a little bit, and I could, in my periphery, I could see Kurt and Ken talking, and Kurt was like, "Hey, watch this," and then he was like, "Why don't you smell that?" And I did, and I about fell over in my chair.
Yeah.
It was
I
absolutely
know.
incredible.
I already knew. As soon as I smelled it,
I was really-
I already knew how that was going to go.
I was really excited about it. And I told Bill, and Jacob's relatively new there,
Yeah.
but I told Bill, I've been going to the Three Oaks location since they opened.
Yeah,
and I've got several.
Rebecca and I have been with you and
I've got
Carrie.
several of this,
Here, too.
their bottles, and
So have I.
they've all had really solid groundwork. But at the beginning, it was just young stuff. You know, it was just, you could tell it was young. And now they're getting to the age as a distiller
Yeah.
to finally start having some stuff with some age. And man, what a difference it's making.
Just really, really pro stuff. Well, like Trenton said, we're going to have our own barrel pick that's available to those who come. We have to cap the number off right around 200, but there are some spots available. You have to have a ticket. You have to purchase, not a ticket. You have to purchase. What do you want to call it, Trent? It's not a ticket.
A ticket. It's a ticket.
Ticket? Okay.
Yeah.
You have to purchase a ticket in order to come. You can bring a significant other or friend, however you want to do that. But we do have a few spots that are available. Trent, you can take them down on how we're going to let, get that link out there to anybody too.
Well, we'll share it here once you guys kind of get
All right.
started a little
So
bit.
a little later on, Trenton will
Yeah.
actually, I'll tell Trenton how to share it on there so he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And this includes food and cocktails as well.
Yeah, yeah. You're
I'm
not gonna,
super excited about it.
yeah, you're not going to have to purchase anything when you come. Let's put it that way.
I believe we get to meet Carlos for the first time, and I'm kind of scared.
He's coming.
I'm going to make sure that
He's
Tommy's
coming.
by me when I meet Carlos.
Carlos may be that guy that gets you that swirly,
Yeah,
huh?
but I don't know if Tommy would protect me though, because I did spill his shanks all over the place when we were at Jay's last weekend.
He did?
It was a long story.
Why
Yeah.
would you do that?
Well, it wasn't on purpose.
Well, when you pour 5 ounces into a Glen. what do you
Yeah, I was trying to pour it back in with no funnel, and I'm like, I have it pouring over, and I'm laughing, and then I'm like shaking it, and it's just going all over me. It's all over my elbow. It's spilling on the floor. It was bad.
See what happens. See what happens when he has no supervision.
You know who pours at my house, Jill, and you're probably good at pouring too, doing the hair stuff.
Yeah, right.
Carrie's like, give me that. She's like, never misses.
Sure.
All right, real quickly before we get started here, tasting Ian Clarkson, thank you so much. I lost the screen.
It's a beautiful scene, but
What
Yeah.
happened?
we lost our words.
Oh, you gotta wiggle the, all right, one second.
Oh, whoops.
Did that work?
Not yet. There it is.
There it is.
Sweet.
If you ever need a bottle from Texas, I got you, homies. Thank you, man. I appreciate that
That's a
so
good
much. Lonoma 94, $20. Thank you, man. Evening to everyone in SLB family enjoying some Bardstown rye tonight. Also fantastic. Upwards we go.
Sorry.
It's all right. I have to have the letters big so I can see them, and so
Oh,
that
Is it
has to
too
get
big?
scrolled.
I can't see it.
It's great for me, but it's going to take a little.
Okay.
I apologize for that, but I can see it pretty well. Ernest, $5. Thank you. I love ASM. Hey, American Single Malts was happy to get a bottle of your Westward pick. It's going to be fantastic. I really hope you finish it. I hope you enjoy it for sure.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
good.
all right, Ken. Let's get moving because it's
All right.
already 8:23 and we haven't even started tasting yet. A. Which one's A, honey?
I don't know if you guys can see on the screen. I actually had a little bit of time today to actually go through and pre-do the order and the slides and everything. So I got the picture up. I got the A with the
Oh.
title and the proof.
Are you kidding me? And
Wow.
So that's when you texted me. You were going over to do that to get that ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do have one question. So the guys that are here back there, they're tasting along with us, but do you guys know what they are? Or you just, you don't know either?
They're tasting black
All right,
too.
We don't know which one.
Cool.
Well, yeah,
Well, you know what lineup is, but you don't know
correct.
what order.
We're doing a blind.
Perfect.
Carlos said that he's trying to get Kevin Page to go. I would love to meet
Yeah,
Kevin.
that would be a wild time.
Is
That'd be
Kevin in
awesome.
here tonight? Kevin, dude, if you're available, we would love to see you out there.
Tommy Boy's congratulating you on this beautiful little.
Tommy, thank
This
you.
is a-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to beef up my live streaming skills for the live stream next month because there's gonna be like 90 moving pieces, and I gotta make sure everything's dialed in.
I don't know about you fellas, but first one wasn't bad.
Is it?
Wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't know how we're gonna do this, Kent. This is gonna be really hard. That is just pure
Kevin's working on it.
bourbon goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. It was a little stiff for me. The first is a little stout because
Well, I
of
was
the first sip of the evening, and so it's a little hot. It's a little
on the
hot.
nose. There's a little bit of that like it's 10 below zero thing going on where it
Yeah,
grabs the inside of your nose a little bit.
it
that's
sure
for sure.
does. Sure does.
But yeah, that's that's a solid start.
There's a little cherry, there's some molasses in there, some sweet brown sugar. Beautiful oak in this one too.
The oak is my favorite part of this one, honestly. Wow.
Can you guys see the text on the screen with like the bottle and stuff? It kind of looks small on my screen, but it's like a
I can't
fourth of
see
the
it.
of everybody in the that's
Oh.
watching.
Oh, gotcha.
If you want to make it bigger, I could, would like to see it.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Old Tractor Garage, thank you so much. Some of the finest people I know. Fishing on Mountain Time, thank you for making the drive through Western Nebraska more tolerable. So you guys are all driving. All right, be careful.
Going on vacation.
JT Gregory, but we're gonna put the link to purchase the tickets up here in a few minutes. Yeah, they're on there.
Walt
they're on a little
Daguni,
road
thank you,
trip.
sir. Just purchased the westward pick. I hope you love it, buddy. I promise you I do.
It's a tad small.
Wouldn't try to mislead you in any way, shape,
Super
or
small,
form.
super small. It's very small.
Aw.
Okay, let me see what I can do. One moment.
This is, the aromas on B are different than A. They're more like,
Well, I told you I
Cider.
had that pour of 5 earlier at home, and it was not like that either.
No?
it was pretty opposite of what I had earlier tonight
that
too.
right?
Yeah,
Did
especially
you
on
read
the
the
nose.
Goonie one? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
yes.
I couldn't.
Yeah, this one's more of that smooth, sweet.
Yeah. Not as dark.
Doesn't have the
Not as
the
strong
bite on
in
the
the-
nose that I was talking
Yeah,
about.
not as strong on the aromas.
Now,
as
do
the
you
first
know,
one.
Kurt? I didn't look into any of these, but the number 5 that I was drinking, I think, is around 105 proof. Do you know what the variances are up and down? I mean, is there a big swing?
think
Are
so.
they all about the same? Or
I don't think so. I'm surprised yours is 105 proof.
it was 52 point something.
I'd be curious to know. I did not look at that. We'll find out at
Yeah.
the end, but I'm.
Because this just
a good
seems like a
point.
lot less proof than that on the nose.
Very possible.
Is it-
Very possible.
Is it better now, guys? I like tripled the size of everything. I just hope it's not in the way.
Make the text yellow, so it
Yellow?
stands out. Yeah.
I could do that.
I think that's good.
What was it? Yeah, a lot of sweet.
Yeah, a lot of sweet, and I think the oak is a little bit more bitter on that one, just a tiny bit.
The oak's
Just a little
definitely
bit of
better on this
astringent.
one.
Yeah,
But this one's more sweeter than the first one. It's got richer sweet notes, I think.
yeah. To me, it doesn't quite stand up to the first one, that's for sure.
Lighter nose for sure than the first one. And I really didn't think about it as being a bitter oak.
Yeah.
But the oak note is definitely not as good as the first one.
No, no. And I'm only splitting hairs here, guys. These are all great. These are all great. I think I picked them, didn't I, Trent? I picked these. Did you use everything that I picked?
I wish I knew you didn't have 5. I would have loved to have thrown that in here.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so these are all the ones I thought were my favorite of the grouping that I have, so. But when you're sampling side by side, it shows up the differences, so.
Yeah.
Moving on. Brandon, thank you, $20, man, thank you. Love y'all. You guys are true to your craft, not afraid to tell it like it is, much respect. It would be dishonest not to, that's all I can say about that, so.
I don't know how correct we are, but
Well, that's okay.
We're telling you the way
And
we
that's
feel.
why I always, Ken, you know this, and we talk about this a lot. I'm not the only one with all the right answers either. If somebody else enjoys something that I personally don't like, doesn't mean they're wrong and I'm right, or vice versa. Just means they're different than me, so.
Look at that, seamless.
see, that's totally,
Oh, you got rid of
that's like right between the two.
Yeah,
It's right between the two.
crazy.
Wait, are we on C?
See,
Yeah.
Dude, I thought we were on B. I'm going too slow. I'm
we just
sorry.
picked up C, Trent, you're good.
Oh,
You're on it. That's
Yeah, we
fine.
just started C.
He
Yeah,
was
you're-
trying to
C.
figure all this out.
I do like the aromas on this one
Yeah.
better than B. But
But
I'm
it's got-
almost getting a light brownie note out of it.
It's got a little bit of that bite, not as much as A, but it's got a little of that bite that this one didn't have on the nose. I like that.
Jeff, you're a baker. Little brownie batter?
Definitely.
Sure you do.
We're cruising.
Oh, you have to adjust like the color and the size of all of them.
Yep.
Oh.
All right.
Still get
That's
that
not the
brownie
right
right there
one.
when I'm tasting it too.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Nope, it didn't say. That's
That one jumped back up in proof, Kent. Did you
It
notice
sure seemed like it. Sure seemed like it.
It tackled me pretty quick there. Glad I had my pregame pizza. Kent pregames with bourbon.
I had some bourbon, I had some single malt, I had some rye.
I pregame with pizza, anything that.
I did eat pizza. I did eat
Banana
pizza.
bars, right, honey? I know. Yeah,
Kurt,
yeah.
Trenton had a banana bar and he left
Bro.
a big wad of frosting, so I scooped it up and put it online. He's like, Mom, there was sausage in that from the pizza. I'm like, it's all good.
I like sausage too.
I don't blame you.
It's fine.
It doesn't surprise me Trent took off a little of the icing. Well, that's shocking. All right. I like that, Kent.
Put it around. I did. Yeah, it's good
I liked it.
for sure.
Which one is that? See?
Yeah.
It's really good.
Okay.
Justin,
I'm sorry.
Justin, happy birthday. He's celebrating his 34th birthday with some Jack 10 and SLB Basement Bourbon Bar.
Happy birthday to you, but I got socks over in you, my man.
Is it the ones with the yellow toes on them?
It's possible, Trent.
Did I tell you I used to think those were sweat?
What was it, gold toe? Is that
Yeah,
what
the
they're
gold
called?
toes.
That's what you get all the time, too, isn't it?
Hey,
They
for
still
work
make
size?
those.
For work size.
Yeah, me too.
I always thought that that it was sweat at the top, the yellow part.
In a perfect line.
Yeah.
Just his toes sweat.
Well, I'm a little bit slower than some.
Evidently in the sock category you are.
Okay, we're on D now.
We're up on D. I should mention it, Trent. I'm not even really mentioning it as we move along.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
Sorry.
My apologies to you.
You can, to yellow.
That's
Is that not possible? Okay, never mind, next time. You guys are gonna have to be fine with the font.
This might smells like a Rick House a little bit.
we're on
Not
D
quite
now.
as sugary.
Yeah.
Not sugary?
Not as sugary. It's like the,
I was ready for
what's
it.
it called? The big vats, the mash.
Yeah,
Isn't that what it's called? Yeah, the mash. It smells like you're in that room.
yeah. So I said distillery, a lot of distillery aromas coming out of here.
What do we got? We're on. Okay.
Wow.
I should stop talking out loud.
That's a case in point where the flavor is better than the aromas. A little bit.
It's all, man, hold on.
This is really difficult for me here, scoring.
Oh my God, I have a fantastic question for the chat
That's a-
here in a second.
It's a great flavor, but it seems flat on the, it's just the same flavor, start to finish.
Gotcha.
Like there's not a lot of,
Depth.
right, to me.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I mean, I like it. I like the flavor, but it seems, Jeff, Jay, you guys, that one, D. I like D. I like the flavor, but it seems like it's the same flavor start to finish. Like there's nothing to find in there. You're getting it right off the bat, and that's all you're getting.
I'm waiting for Jay to give me those faces. He gives me when I'm doing one.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to mess them up.
I mean, I really like the flavor. I just wish there was something else going along with that one flavor.
You're right,
To me,
though.
it seems like
It's
we're
right down right
straight
there.
line,
Yeah.
straight line.
The nose is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, Ken, how would you pronounce that? Chalotzi, 3062, $20. I don't know.
I was going to talk about this. I was going to read it earlier, and I'm like, nah,
Thanks. I'll let him throw me out there on that one. I apologize if that's wrong, but really look forward to these monthly live streams. Tonight I'm drinking Woodinville Single Barrel that I bought on your recommendation.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
My neighbor, Max, actually, he was in Indy and bought me my first wooden bill. It was a single barrel and outstanding. Man, it was good.
Good. Yeah, there are some good single barrels out there. If you ever can find the Moscatel finish in the wooden bill, blow your mind.
They actually have a new one coming out. I got an email from them for like the press release of it or something. So there's going to be a new Woodenville thing coming out in the near future. It'll be interesting though because they got bought by Hennessy or
Really?
LVMH.
Is that right?
So it'll be interesting to see kind of what they do
What
with
happens?
that with their large pockets over there.
No kidding.
I'm sending a bottle of Willet Pot Still as an engagement present. I have 5 open bottles of Willet Pot Still, and I don't know why. They just keep multiplying.
I think open.
Open.
I'll bet you were trying to find one that you liked,
I wonder if you took
thinking
one
it
of
would be different.
And that does sound
I
like
wonder if
me,
you took
but
one of mine home too, and I might have slipped it in your box.
no, I think you did. I think you did because there was a time when there were 3 stacked up. I was like, why did we do 3? I think we did a comparison video when somebody was like, you just got a bad bottle
Yeah, it
and
was kind of
whatnot.
going a little bit around on YouTube that the newer stuff was better than the older stuff, so we did a little comparison.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
sure.
know.
Yeah,
I didn't
it
find
had to be something.
I didn't find any difference to it myself. But
I'll say the same thing about it all the time, though. It's one of the coolest looking bottles. It is a cool looking bottle.
looks pretty neat on the
It
shelf.
is.
Get this, Pilot Knob is hanging out with Chris Angle having some pours and pizza tonight.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
He's at Pilot Knob has been sending me pictures. I guess he works in like forestry, and he's like a botanist. Is that the study of plants?
Yep.
And he was sending me like some of the happenings from.
Someone was talking about Taco Bell catering the wedding, so taco farts is
Ooh,
now trending.
that'd be no Chick-fil-A probably. He was sending me all these pictures of, like heavy equipment and stuff that he gets to use. I might be going out there soon.
I was gonna say, you're gonna check that out, aren't you?
Yeah.
That'd be fun. All right, Trent, we're gonna move on to E. So you know.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Scott, $5. Thank you. Good evening, fam. Good to see everyone here in the chat and on the screen.
Chris was texting me earlier, and he got one of the Westward bottles, and he was looking for it to open it or whatever. But I think it's kind of cool because Chris is kind of our introduction to that
He is.
whole thing.
He brought our very first bottle of Westward down here to the
Yeah.
cask strength, Westward cask strength down here. It was like, holy moly. Wow. He brought Bull Run down here. It was a finish.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And that was
Oh,
really good,
yeah.
too. Remember that? Yeah.
That's such
Super good.
a line of bottles for the money.
This has aromas similar to A to me. This is so good.
It does, but not as much
Heat.
heat. Yeah.
This brings in a little more cherry for me again, back to the molasses and the brown sugar.
I think there's more of the fruit aspect in A than there is this one on the nose.
That's different. That one's got a little twinge to it. It's got some stuff going on in there. Might be foolish, but that one might have a little Tennessee whiskey in it. Not sure.
There we go. I got it right. I've been doing heavy equipment, boss assignments, babysitting excavators, dozers, graders, rollers, etc. on a fire. Yep, I'm a botanist. Wow.
Man.
Good job, babe.
I mean, I'm kind of a botanist. I did study the plants in my yard and then consume
Yeah.
them. So,
Okay. Well, you're on your way.
yeah.
You're on your way.
Isn't that how everybody becomes a botanist?
Probably not, but
It's like
hey.
the foot in the door.
You will become part of
With
the
nature?
earth if you eat enough of the plants that you
That's
randomly
very true.
So maybe it
Kevin, did I hear you say you were agreeing with that?
Oh, that's what the.
I like it.
Little
I like it.
mineral thing, a little bit.
Some minerality in there, just a tiny bit. I like it though, but the minerality kind of keeps you from getting that brown sugar.
You smell it in the nose though too. You smell
Yeah.
it slightly there. It's more in the palate than on the nose. But
I like it though. I have to tell you, I like it better than a couple other ones I tried.
one of the other ones for sure.
You may not agree with that, huh?
One of the other ones for sure.
All right, y'all want to scroll up on the screen for
Oh,
me,
sorry.
please? Thank you. So we're almost to the end here, almost.
Do you
You guys are kind of cruising.
Trenton, we're going.
If you
going with
you can
F.
go to the thing.
Oh,
I did.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm confused.
Yeah. Chris, I think Trenton already touched on it, but much love, SLB fam. Having some great pours with a great friend, Pilot Knob, while watching great entertainment. I don't know about that, Chris, but thanks anyway.
Probably comical, that's for sure.
And did someone say Riley's event at Westward?
Yeah,
Again?
You didn't know that. That just came about. That just came about, Chris, within the week. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I got confirmation yesterday about that.
Yeah.
So,
And I'll be reaching
Yeah.
out on Monday to touch base.
ooh yeah, says Trenton. Truly is this generation's George Costanza. I don't know if I told you guys this.
That's awesome.
Somebody in our Patreon like did a side by side me next to George Costanza.
On the couch?
And I
want to see that.
no, because now Jesus is gonna do that and post it. He did a funny gift today.
Jesus, do it on the couch.
But no, I did a side by side, and I'm looking at it, and she goes by, and I was like, "Do I look like George Costanza?" And she was like long pause. She's like, "You don't not look like George Costanza." And I was like, "Dang."
Aww.
Yeah, it really struck a chord negatively.
And then you post, so.
Are you on F?
Yep.
Yeah.
I like this one. You're in aromas, anyways.
Oh, Rodney Burns is here. Hey, Rodney Burns.
I'm taking out.
Seems
It's really nice.
Yeah.
seems a little lower
Yeah.
proof on the nose. I haven't got to the palate yet, but it sure is a very rich,
I know, it's lovely.
sweet.
It's really, really lovely.
I was in the pool. Okay, I got a question, and I would love some input. Do you guys, when you're in the shower,
Oh my God.
do you no. Do you wash your legs like intentionally, or do you let the soap drip down and wash your legs that way?
That's not washing.
But
It
no,
just
but it
drips down.
But it's still washing.
So you say you don't wash your legs?
I didn't say that.
That's what it sounds like.
No, I didn't say that definitively.
I mean,
I'm gonna let the people talk first, and then I'll tell you what I do.
Oh, wonderful.
I think we all know what you do.
We figured that out already.
Yeah.
It's 50.
Well, I think your mom knows exactly what you've been doing. You've been doing it for your whole life.
No, but I actually can't. I have to shower every night.
You
now,
just
though.
wash your hair and just let the soap rinse the rest, or what?
You run around and do it for 2 minutes and you come out. That's what you did when you were a kid, if you're lucky to get in it.
Yeah, he just ran the water, he didn't even get in.
Well, we tried all different ways when I was a kid. Run the water,
See, there,
act like it's
there we
doing
go.
stuff.
The soap will do the job running down. My man.
You gotta scrub, man, like Brad says.
Wash my leg, says Michael Props. Oh, loud. You gotta wash with purpose, man.
Yes. You do.
Always wash the legs with soap and feet.
Yes.
No, because you step on the soap.
No.
What?
No.
Because you're standing in the shower. I could
You
try
step
this
on the
point.
soap, and then the
Yeah.
the texture of the floor kind of helps
Yeah.
agitate the. Yeah, you're
You
stepping.
just,
Yeah.
you just waddle a little
Oh, I
bit.
see. Step on.
And you're good.
So he was
Yeah.
stepping
Like a
yeah.
bar or
Yeah,
something.
so did I. I'm like, what?
I get it.
Does Trenton double dip? Depends on who I'm with. Sometimes I will double dip.
He doesn't really dip though.
Yeah, I don't really dip, and
He doesn't
usually
like toppings.
I'm like a one bite kind of guy with like a chip or something.
All right, Dave.
We're all over the place here.
What are you even talking about?
Everybody knows the rules.
Wade, $20, thank you. Might as well get into this Bardstown Volume 1 pick. That's a good one. Thanks for all you do. Excited for the Journeyman's Meetup and making a vacation out of it. Good for you. We can't wait to see y'all too. I'm sure, Trent, we'll be seeing quite a few folks for the very first time, which is extremely exciting. For me, anyways.
Yeah,
Clint Nolan says you got to scrub that thing.
Yes.
Well, I will say that does happen. You wash your legs.
oh boy.
Ryan.
No, Ryan, I do not go that far. I also don't pee when I'm in a lake because I think that's disgusting. I don't care how big the body of water is.
You're weird.
Yeah.
Everyone pees in a lake.
No, Trenton, you are original. I am. Thank you.
Rodney, aren't you surprised it took 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised too. Took 45 minutes.
Took you. Ket and I are just doing our thing, behaving up here tonight.
Well, who said you had to behave?
I had plenty of pizza, I'll be fine.
So what was the verdict?
F?
Yes, what is everyone's favorite shower bourbon? That's a good question.
Oh,
That is a shower.
Can't say I've ever done
Whichever
it.
one you bring in the shower.
Shower
good shower
bourbon?
bourbon.
Yeah, it's like a shower
Done
beer.
I haven't had a shower bourbon, I'll admit, but I've had my share of
I've had
shower
a shower
beers.
beer.
I'm actually kind of surprised you never had a shower bourbon.
Latte.
Yes, absolutely. Only the finest.
Trenton put the shovel away. What does that mean?
Brian, thank you. Much love,
Digging a
SLB
hole?
fam. Thank you, Ryan.
Underhill Agency, Marshall, Michigan.
what's the proof of that?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know
good.
the proof, leave me alone.
It's
Oh.
good.
Yeah, I put that on the screen. I don't know what the proof is on this one.
Go
He
ahead.
said-
I had to make a lot of changes. I don't have time to look at the proof.
I don't know the proof, leave me
Good
alone.
question. Tenacious Rock 27 wants to know if you brush your bottom teeth or just the top and then swish.
Actually, that's a fantastic analogy. No, I brush all the chompers. I get the gums. I don't always scrub the tongue, but I get most of it. 99.6%.
So F to
Michelle,
the
are you learning
S,
some things tonight? or-
I
by
have some
far the
regrets.
longest finish.
I loved it.
Hung in there forever.
I really liked it a lot.
You liked F or you didn't like F?
I did.
Okay.
It's very good, and that's by far the longest finish. Like it just keeps hanging out. You know, it's good.
Do you have one you want to push out, Kent?
Interesting.
We got to start.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my lowest score as well, was B.
Are you keeping track of these?
No, my phone's dead.
I don't know where my phone is.
I'll get
It's
it.
both pushed out B.
I got it.
Do you want me to do it?
Say.
There's the J face. He's like,
It's all right. Hey, we don't always have to agree, Jay. That's all right. Now you got me tasting it again.
I know
Thanks,
what my
Jay.
next one is too. So
Eric says he's with me. Nobody scrubs their elbows either.
my bottom three, I
I
know
do.
100%.
I know.
The other ones I got it's a hard time.
Why are you guys, what is going on?
Yeah, that B still
Yeah, I
has,
screwed
took the sip, it still has a tiny bit of a bitter oak on the back.
What'd you see?
Yeah.
I do.
So that's the reason why I put it out.
Well, and it had a super light nose. The flavors aren't huge. They're
Right.
good, but they're not huge.
Yeah,
You know.
I pushed it because a little bit of the bitterness on that oak on the back end.
Yeah.
I know it's trivial, it's a small
and the,
thing, but
and the good notes in there are
Carlos
kind of
said
light
Michelle
to
still
me.
has a chance
Yeah.
to escape, Trent.
now we may
Yeah, you
differ
do,
a little
huh?
bit here, Ken. My lowest score by .1
Yeah, Virginia.
was D. Next.
E. Is my
That's,
next one.
that's with it, so I'm gonna taste real quick.
Virginia, are you able to make it to our journeyman meetup?
She just bought her ticket, she said.
Oh, did she?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I didn't read that out loud. I'm sorry.
I'm assuming that's
I'm happy.
Virginia. Was at the golf outing?
It is. Yeah.
Awesome. Be good to see you again, Virginia.
You pushed out E?
I did.
I will.
I understand why. Before you even taste, I understand why.
I will say when I was pouring these, I wasn't used to like the heavier caps on like some of the
Yeah.
some of the newer ones. So I like yanked the cork off and it like went flying and
Yeah.
it like I hit a glass. I'm
Well,
surprised
you know
nothing broke.
the Discovery 5 that I had to pour before I left the house. I haven't had it open year plus, year and a half. I don't know. And I went to open it, and the gold part came off, and the rest of it stayed there.
Yeah, that happens once in a while. I'm gonna differ just a little bit, Ken. I'm gonna stick with what I have when I get D, but I'm gonna follow suit right after that with.
Okay, so we just flip flopped those.
That's all. I'm just enjoying
'cause
this
that
one a little
was-
bit more. I
We flip
understand.
flopped E and D.
We used to have D in, so you pushed out C.
Oh wait,
There you go.
that was the wrong one then.
There you go. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand why though. I get the little bit of minerality in that. But I'm enjoying that one just a little bit more than.
I didn't mind it at all. I just that minerality of it
Mm-hmm.
kind of was off-putting just because these are so rich with flavor. The ones that I guess still got left in.
Yeah.
You know.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Good question.
All right, y'all want to scroll?
Oh,
You can-
Yeah,
you
because
can-
I'm gonna need a
next time,
second to
Michelle, you
figure
can
out the
make that a
last
little bit.
last few.
a little smaller?
You can to make it easier on yourself. That's,
Oh, I don't.
So, two.
Is that okay?
Yes, that'd be fine. Jared, I've had a good amount of bottles, including some allocated. For the price, I'd still put rare breed against anything. Thanks, Kurt, for recommending it. You got it. You know it, Jared. You know some good bourbon, my man. Right, Trenton?
No.
There's a
you
lot
go.
of people asking about Journeyman's again.
Yeah.
But Trenton has all the information.
It's not sold out yet.
Man, I wanna read Josh's comments so bad. Yeah, so on October 19th at Journeyman in Valparaiso, Indiana, from 6 to 10, we're doing a little meetup. Food and drinks are included. We will be there. I think we're limited to like 200 people. If you can bring a +1, you can bring a friend, you can bring a dad, you can bring an aunt, uncle, whoever you want to bring. And then, yeah, it's six.
Ticket.
Yeah, you got to buy them a ticket. 6 to 10, Journeyman, Valparaiso, Indiana, October 19th. That's a Saturday. It's gonna be a good time. This will be our first meetup that we've ever done with like
Yeah.
a larger group.
Yes.
And
I
we
guess
have.
the biggest we did it was in Ohio.
Oh yeah,
But
with
we didn't
JD.
organize
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So I guess that's
Our good friend JD organized that one, but
They asked if it was patron only.
it was at first, but we have some tickets left over that we're gonna kind of open up to
Yeah.
anybody that wants to
Yeah,
go.
we offered to our patrons first, and it's been open to them for what, about 10, 14 days?
Yeah,
So,
a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Best bourbon mushrooms.
That's a good.
I had to go
Good
back
use
through
for the
these,
pot
Kurt.
still.
That's a
Me
great
too, I
question.
have three.
Tristan, pot still.
Is that Tristan? Yeah.
Brownie's running a marathon or half marathon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I put it up here, so it'll get ready or soon.
Yeah, best bourbon to wash your
What?
legs with, I'd say Willet Pot still.
Blank canvas, $10. Life Wanderers. I snagged that old Forester birthday bourbon today based on y'all's review. Paid up a little bit. Can't wait to open it. Drinking a Dusty from 1994, OGD bonded. That's what he's drinking tonight, Trent. His eyes got about that big.
Yeah.
I really hope you like it. I thought, honestly, I heard some other people say differently than what we did in our review. Trent.
Oh, really?
But I personally thought it was the best birthday bourbon I've had the opportunity to taste. I haven't tasted them all, obviously. I have not. Probably tasted 4 or 5, but I thought it
In the
was
link to
very,
the-
very good. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
I already know what I'm doing. I'll let you go.
Sorry guys, I thought the link was pinned in the chat. Michelle's
Sorry.
gonna post that right now. It'll be pinned at the top of the chat.
I have to unpin this one. That's good.
C, my next one out.
Yeah, for me too. That's for sure. That was a.
Now this one's
Now here's where we
Real
might differ
tough.
too, because this is a flip of a coin, Kip. This is both these two to me are really, really good.
A and F for both of you guys?
Yep.
You're not at the same order so far though, are you? You like
We flip
different-
flop
we
3 and
flip
4, I think it
Okay.
was. 3rd and 4th place.
no 4th and 5th we flipped, I think.
Okay.
All right, guys. Yeah, Michelle posted the link in the chat if whoever's interested in purchasing a ticket for Journeyman.
Can you still see?
Did it go? Okay.
I'm not sure.
Trent Showers.
Brian, probably one of the first few people I've talked to. I told the old fart a few years ago this channel was headed towards 100,000 subscribers. Look at it now. I probably didn't believe you at the time, that's for sure, but you were right. We just can't be more appreciative. That's for darn sure. So
Come a long way from the first Facebook live stream we did in
Yeah.
2019
Yeah.
with
There was like 6
Yeah.
people or something.
6. No,
No, it was a little more.
we were over the cusp with double digits. I think we had 11 or 12 people. And I think Holly, I don't know if Holly's on here now, but I think Holly was one of them.
we need to get a hold of Holly.
Yeah.
See if she's in
Yeah.
Florida or not, if she's up
Yeah.
here in Iowa. So,
Oh, I think she is in Florida right now.
Better check
Yeah.
on her too as well. Yeah, that that was crazy back in the day, that's for sure.
I don't even know, because what did we do for the first live,
Well, I
for that
remember,
live stream?
I
Was it
remember that
the,
because Kurt was coming up here by himself. I was here, and he's like, "Do you mind if I call you up at some point?" And I'm like, "I don't care." And I didn't know if I was coming up here for 2 minutes or for the whole thing, or we had no idea. But
Yeah.
I remember being here that night. That was cool
Yeah, yeah, we
Let's go back.
just
for all
kinda
12 of you.
went along with it, didn't we?
I do want to ask, since we have like a larger group here, we're about 1,200 right now. I want to ask.
Oh, babe, guess what?
Yeah, I'll get up there. I want to ask what people think our charity donation goal should be, because I have an idea in mind, but
Yeah.
I don't want to be a little too like egregious or
Aggressive?
aggressive.
Well,
Yeah.
You said that last year when your goal was 40, so
Yeah. I
No,
think
but this one's a.
it'd be cool to hear from what
Yeah,
people
that's-
think.
Yeah.
Is
Reasonably, obviously.
Because I think we have
That's reasonable to.
double as many bottles as last year.
Thanks to Herbie.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I did have a question because I asked Kurt the other day, are we doing like the extra things that we did for the actual auction, like the lake house, that kind of thing? Are we doing that again? Or is it just the bottles, or are we doing auction items as well?
I think if we sit down and we go through what bottles we have and stuff, we can see kind of where we're at.
Because
That's
auction
probably
items,
Channel
if
discussion.
Rebecca, do you remember, wasn't the auction items, that was kind of like not handled in the live stream necessarily? What, wasn't those auctions
That
just
started like
ongoing
this-
for a while?
Didn't it start like a couple weeks before and then it ended on the live stream?
Yeah.
Right? Is that how we
Because that's
did it?
how we figured out who
But
had
it was a different thing, right? We had two separate
Right.
auctions. One of which was whoever pays the
It
most for
wasn't
this
something
thing.
we were dealing with on the show
Yeah.
until the end when
Yeah.
we announced who won what.
Yeah.
Because
Whereas
I had
the-
a couple ideas for some stuff I wanted to do for.
We could do
possible
that
auction
again.
stuff.
Caleb built the guitar too.
Yeah.
for that.
Again, should we ask? Should we?
Yeah, towards the end we'll kind of go through and see what everybody's thoughts are as we kind of get, because we'll be posting the video in 5 days.
People are saying like 250, 300. So for those of you who don't know, it was like what, 206,000?
Last year was 206,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, well it was about. I have to go back, but I think altogether it was like
Basically like 200K.
210 or
Okay.
211 or something like that.
Yeah, somewhere there.
5 times what the initial goal was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was it was an emotional week for me. I was completely mind blown. It was probably one of the best feelings I've had in my lifetime was going to Riley's and presenting that check and getting the tour. There's just so many things involved there. I think we should probably record that next time when we go to
I'm-
Riley's
I'm gonna be
too.
bringing the.
Yeah, because we'll be doing the wagon there too.
Oh,
'cause-
that's
yeah.
just gonna. I might not make it through that one. I just might not. So.
But there was another question. I can't remember what that was, but
Someone was asking, how do we donate bottles? And
oh
what do we send?
yeah, that's exactly what it is. If you want to donate a bottle, if you email Kurt at slbdrinks.com, he'll kind of show you where everything he's been handling, like organizing all that stuff. He's been doing a great job. There's labels on everything. I would have accidentally left some stuff on a garbage
That's
can
your
or something.
mother. We've been working together on trying, when it comes in and we unbox it, we put people's name on the label on your, what do you call it, label printer, right? The little machine you
Label
got?
maker.
Label maker.
Whatever.
That's a good
Close
idea.
enough.
Close enough.
Oh yeah, too. And if you're going to the Journeyman meetup and if you wanna bring bottles to donate there, you can. We have a couple folks, Mrs. Old Tractor Garage, and I think maybe Rodney or somebody else had mentioned it to me that they're gonna be doing that.
If you want to be super helpful, put your name on it.
Ooh yeah, if you could
So
put your
that-
name on it, that'd be
probably
great
gonna
too.
have a
Yeah.
There's a lot going on over here
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Trash can.
Well, Kent,
I know what I'm gonna do. And
Yeah, go ahead.
Sounds like you do
yeah,
too.
go ahead. I'm not gonna waver, whatever. What do you got?
They're both incredible, really. And I actually, on A, I like the nose better.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep.
And I think the flavor's outstanding.
Yep.
But I can't get past the fact that the finish on this one just sticks with you forever. That is, and if you notice, that one's about gone. I'm gonna finish that in a second. But A's my number 2 and F's my number 1.
Yeah, and I knew you were gonna go that way, and unfortunately, that's my number 2.
And I don't blame you.
And A is my number 1.
I don't blame you one bit.
So
Because the
But-
flavors are outstanding in A.
it's just, that was a very difficult choice to make.
For me, the only one, and that's why I picked F, the only one that truly had a really long finish,
Yeah, I get
Is
it.
F.
Yeah, no, I get it.
and I like that.
Plus the flavors are fantastic too. You all right, honey?
Yep.
All
You
of
ready to
it.
come up?
Nope.
I told her before the show, if we get 1,000
Thought you
people
were,
watching, she'll have to come up.
Heading on up here.
No, the grandkids would like some water, some cookies, and some banana bread, so.
Well, good
Banana bar,
grief.
So I
Make sure they don't take all the bananas, Brett.
didn't
Stuff's
see Kurt was.
Oh, you took notes
Yeah, I asked,
what?
he said he was.
for what your places were?
I did.
Okay.
Did
So
you,
did I.
Kent?
So did I.
Okay, because I didn't take Kent's, I just took mine.
Can I get your notepad? I gotta write, my phone died, I don't have a, can't take a picture.
So where'd, as far as first place, where'd you guys end up?
A. F.
I'll do you.
Really? Are you
What
guys
were you?
serious?
D? J?
Wow,
I was F.
F, first
wow.
But I like B as well, and you guys kicked that real quick.
The only reason I did, Jay, honestly, to me, it had just a little bit of a bitter oak on the very back end, and that's a split hair.
And for
thing,
me,
but
I thought the
that's me.
flavor was a lot lighter than the rest of them. And
I kicked 8 pretty early too.
Did you?
Really?
Just
Wow.
tasted hot to me. I don't know.
It was a little hot.
Yeah.
I agree.
Holly was in Ohio when the
Oh, good.
hurricane hit, yeah.
Okay, good. Well, that's good.
A little bit of an update there.
Good.
Okay. Whose order should I go with?
doesn't matter.
You guys go with
Go
mine.
here.
That's fine. Michelle, you want to get up a little bit here?
sorry,
And I'll read
yeah.
a few more as what
I don't
Trenton's
know
getting.
if you
MR, pardon me?
I said, I don't know if you remember, but Caleb's mom just moved down there.
Yeah.
So I talked to Caleb today, and he said she was fine. And
Good.
they, I don't know the exact town she's in. I know she's in between Fort Myers and Naples, but just some minor stuff in their place. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a mess. MRGIJ 11, $20, thank you. Sipping on Origin Series White Label while fixing up fishing poles to take the boys fishing.
that sounds like a great day.
Sounds like a wonderful time. All right, Michelle, a little more, and we got Mark in there too, $10. Thanks for the Maker's Lost recipe blind win. Picked up too. It was really good. And I have to be honest about this too, Kat, because I had a couple comments in there saying that they're a little confused with Trent and I because we were saying a lot of the bottles that were in that particular blind were like dark and rich. So I took a little sip of that Maker's Mark one, and it's pretty doggone rich, to be honest with you. And I think when you have several at the same time, it kind of skews, washes a little,
Sure.
a few things together. But
Sure.
they were right. It's pretty doggone rich.
It's good though.
It's really good.
I thought it
It
was.
is.
I mean, I'm a Makers fan, but I thought that was a solid bottle for sure.
JC, thank you, buddy. $10. This morning's blind video looked epic. That was Trenton's idea. I couldn't believe it, man. That was pretty wild. Can't wait to try some of these. As far as tonight goes, wish you had number 2 Slays. Number 8 is a winner in my book. Can't wait to try the others. I don't have number 2. And I'd be honest with you, I don't know if I ever had number 2. I don't think I ever did.
Oh.
I really don't. So I look for it, but I don't think I ever had number 2, unfortunately. All right, buddy, what do you got?
Let's see. Last place.
Last place, what we got?
Number 8.
Number 8. Oh, sorry, JC.
Number 8.
Sorry, brother. Wow. Number 8. It's the last. Wow. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Were you guys expecting that?
Yep.
Okay.
I had B last.
Yeah, that was B. Number 8. That one can't. Hang on, Trenton. That one there. You're good, bro.
This is number 8.
Okay.
wrong
Same
one.
label color.
That's all right. Thank you. So that one there, Kent, was 114.1 proof. Has a little Ontario whiskey in it, some Indiana whiskey, and Kentucky. So, interesting.
5th place.
Yes, sir.
Number 3.
Oh, that just breaks my heart. I really like number 3 a lot. That's some great stuff. Indiana whiskey, Kentucky. That has the 18-year Kentucky in it. 13-year Kentucky and Indiana.
What letter was that one?
What glass was that?
Trenton's got my list.
That is
This is 110 proof.
That was D, correct?
D?
Which one?
Was that D?
Yeah, it was D.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Yeah. 4th place.
Which was
Man, I am.
E.
Wow, I'm kind of blown away here at the moment.
Dickel?
No, it's not. This is Discovery Series 12.
Oh.
This one here is 115 proof. This Kentucky, and their own distillate that's in here.
That's the one I
14 year,
said,
18 year,
I like the flavor, but it was just kind of
10 year.
everything was in the same line, you know.
Wow, I'm a little surprised by that as well.
Third.
Oh, good old number one. Good old number one, Kentucky. 13 year, 11 year, 10 year, 5 year.
I'm
This
curious
one
about
hits.
something.
121 proof
Sorry.
on number one.
Go ahead, Trenton. I'm curious about something.
Second place is 4.
Wow. Okay. Now, wait a minute. Hang on,
Which means,
3, 4 was the one I liked most. My apologies. Wasn't 3, 4 was the one that was one of my favorites. So that is Kentucky. Good stuff.
So that's
really good.
What percentage of the 15-year was in there?
115 proof here too. You can read more. Some of those are small.
37%,
Yeah.
55%, 13.
this one being in First Street doesn't surprise me because this is rumored to be 13-year-old turkey.
You're kidding.
11.
Well, there you have it. Discovery Series 11, which I really do enjoy. I did, guys. I got a little cherry note out of that when I first
Yeah.
got it too, and it's just a fantastic bottle. 118 proof, Kentucky, in their own Bardstown distillate, 13 year, 10 year, 118 proof.
So I was looking at all the ages is what I was looking at, and one of them had 15-year, but it was a small percentage. One had 14-year. Most of them were 12, 10, and I told you I was shocked how good 5 was because I hadn't visited it in a long time. But 25% of it was 17-year, and I mean there was some good age in that bottle. That's why I was looking at all that, just out of curiosity.
Wow.
But
I wish you'd have brought it. I wish I'd have thought to tell you to bring
Yeah.
it. We could have put it in there. That'd have been your favorite in the group too. That would have been fun. Well, there you have it. So the only thing, Kent, that mainly we were different, we had a couple down here, but this first and second
Yeah.
were switched, right? And I can understand that.
yeah,
I can definitely understand that. It was a great buy. Man, pretty epic. Good stuff.
yeah, they're all pretty darn good.
Wasn't it, honey? It's good
Good
stuff.
stuff.
JC and Doris, thank you. Good evening, SLB family. Thank you for a spot at the basement bar tonight. You know, that's the best compliment that we can ever get, is if somebody says it felt like we're sitting at the bar with you. I always like that. Always enjoy these monthly live streams. Enjoying tonight's pour with the Wifey Wild Turkey 8-year 70th anniversary release. I still got to get into that one. Yeah, thank you guys. Trey, you got anything for us to taste? You created the goodies?
The thing that I was going to bring, I was unable to go get today,
Well, that's
so I cannot.
You usually have something for us.
I know.
You want to break out your rare character for Kent?
Oh yeah.
F was 4.
I think you were telling me about this one.
Good catch. Hey Ken, F was 4.
What's that?
Bardstown 4. F.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure was. Kyle Caps wanted to let you know we picked up a bottle of gin Mar, M-A-R-E.
Ooh.
Michelle, what you got?
Yep,
Mar?
Jamaica,
Mare?
I don't know.
I apologize for
It's
mispronunciation, but yeah, we started into that for Michelle and I's dirty martinis down here at the bar, and
Filthy
yeah, it's-
martinis.
yeah, whatever it
Just
is,
absolutely
dirty,
raunchy.
filthy, whatever it is, I'll take it.
She's got me on
For
it.
an extra
though.
dirty martini, and yep, there you go. And Bethany says it's delicious.
Good,
It
I'm
is too.
glad.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I can't even remember who said it. You know, some YouTube channel was watching. And I guess that particular gin's out of the Mediterranean somewhere or something like that. And so
My friend Brian
where
recommended it
olives
to
is?
us.
Yeah.
So that's how we got
is that
on
what
it.
it was? Yeah, it's fantastic in martinis. I love it.
So who is Sellers? Maybe that's a dumb question, but I don't
store?
know who it is. The store?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
So this is Trenton's single barrel pick.
Where-
Not your pick, but
Weird
Yeah, I did-
character.
so-
bottle.
In our Discord, Patreon community, a lot of people have been talking about the rare characters, specifically the TKOs. I don't know what TKO stands for. I'm sure Tommy or somebody who's really into it could tell me. It's a rye. It was like $90 for almost a 9-year rye. It's
Yeah, that sounds-
70, 25, 5.
8
So-
year, 8 month,
Yeah.
and it's 131.28 proof.
So yeah, like really solid proof, really solid age statement. I was
Solid
happy to
proof
pay
you, Kurt.
the $90 for it.
131 points.
I wish I knew who it was from because the mash bill is unfamiliar. 70, 25, 5, I'm not sure. I asked
Oh, I see
Walker, he
that.
also didn't know. But
He doesn't know much anyway.
No, I raffle. No, I raffle.
Walker's my guy.
Walk up.
Tristan, get this one, Trent. Tristan, Remy has a half marathon tomorrow morning, so I'm watching alone tonight.
Holy cow.
Excited to
Get
see
it,
everyone at the
Remy.
meetup. Also, I washed my legs intentionally.
Tristan,
Good
I'm
job,
so proud of
Tristan.
you, bud.
Half a marathon, holy cow.
She's,
We're not doing a raffle. Please do not clog the chat with the raffle because it's not going to do anything.
Remy's like a just solid baddie. Like, she was a cop.
I
amazing.
should.
Awesome.
We should do an SLB tries where I try to run a marathon with no training.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Well, that'd be a
That
short
sounds
video.
No, I'd like set up a tent. I'd like set up a tent in the middle of the road and take a nap, and I'll just make a. I think there's a time limit. Oh yeah, tent, little sleeping bag.
I'm sure we'd be picking them up, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Carrie's done a half marathon.
Good for
That's
her.
impressive.
Amazing.
I have bad shins. Yeah, I can't.
I just don't run.
Can you still see up there?
Yes. Bourbon Jesus, how's it going, Mike? Thanks for the entertainment while I'm at work. Wow, yeah, work, huh? Shower beers are where it's at.
I say.
What?
That's what I said earlier. I've had many a shower beer.
Oh my
Nice little
gosh.
shower beer.
I might in the morning. I got a golf outing. I got to leave the house at 8 o'clock. A shower beer is probably going to
Oh.
get me right there where I need to be.
Oh,
Do you have a go-to shower beer like PBR or whatever's in the fridge?
Yeah, it's usually whatever.
PBR.
If I do a shower beer, it's one of the 30 racks I picked up.
Yeah.
Cheap 30 rack. Some Busch Light, maybe.
I don't even have any beer in there.
You don't? Shame.
Bush latte.
Bush latte, shower beer, best.
Yes. Sorry, I'm like right. Whoa, Mark, I can never say this.
What is that?
It's pretty freaking good.
That slaps.
Yeah, it's kind of like bubble
I'm
gummy.
glad I swallowed before you said that. I can't handle Kurt saying
good,
it
thank you.
slaps.
Appreciate that.
I feel like it's.
Wow.
I got a little
Ooh,
bit.
it's
of-
good.
Dude.
Wow.
I know. That's the last thing I needed is another brand to like.
I mean, I like it a lot, but you guys.
And it's
I'm sure
hanging out
that's just-
forever, too.
I'm
It
sure
is.
that's just for you guys. That's just like crazy good. Your rivalry, right? Drinkers. Wow.
Yeah, each one has
Yeah,
like
the
its own
wax is
artwork. It's cool.
I mean, the whole thing.
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
Really neat, man.
The wax is it's cool, and I like how they do
Oh,
like
check
the
that
half
out.
dip or like the slanted dip. But it drives me nuts
I saw that earlier.
because I had to like
Dolphin.
take a
Dolphin
box
scene
cut.
on there. I didn't even notice
Yeah.
that earlier. I was reading everything. That's awesome. Yeah, great label. But that is outstanding.
Jake,
Oh,
cheers. Looking forward to continued fun with SLB. Let's hope so.
Sorry.
Thank you,
Jake is who we're going to Virginia with for our special trip.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good. Good times.
Westward.
I'm very excited.
The Virginia trip I'm going on?
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna have to have a dirty martini for me.
Oof. I'm not. I'm saving that right here because I'm going to finish
That's
that.
why I
bad
pulled
boy.
it out right here. So that's fun.
Really good.
I'm not a huge rye whiskey lover, but that's so good. Here you go, Ken. Annie Hill, my daughter Aubrey says hello. She loves you when you all say hello. Cheers, everyone.
Aubrey.
How old is Aubrey? I'd like
I
to
don't know.
I feel like we've said her name
I
on
think
here
so.
before.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Hi,
said your
Aubrey.
mouth is juicy with that one? It's a
With the
rare
right
character.
character. Yeah, wow. That's insane.
That's a good one.
It's really good.
Sorry, I'm trying.
Hot dog. Hot dog 400. Where are your best bourbon picks? Family shops and big box shops. I've had better luck at family shops. What's your thing, Trent? You're the big purchaser.
Well, okay, here's my, I could totally see that if you're going to like small mom and pop shops that have picks, they're either like, a lot of times when you go to like a Total Wine or a Benny's, they do so much volume and they just like, Buffalo Trace will just go and be like, hey, you want this Blanton's barrel? And they're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I would be shocked if after the picks I've tasted, somebody at one of those larger stores actually
went
tastes
there?
it. Yeah, or if it's like you get the samples, or it's just like, hey, we're gonna pick, because that is how some picks work. It's just like, hey, you either get this pick at $17.92, we're just gonna pick it for you and send it, or you don't get it.
Yeah.
So I would imagine like a lot of the picks that I've gotten from Harry and like Mike when Trail In was doing them through Mike.
Right.
Mike went
they
down
were
and picked
really
them out, and
really
they were
solid.
man.
They were
Like
good.
he wasn't picking bad picks. I would almost venture to say that you're going to get better picks from a smaller kind of mom and
Without
pop
question.
shop than
Without question.
than a big box
Would
store.
think
You
so.
might get better like
There's quality.
yeah.
You'll get better odds of getting one
Yeah.
at a big place, but
Yeah.
quality wise.
Yeah. That's just my take.
Aubrey is 11, by the way.
Hi Aubrey.
Aw.
That's awesome.
Hi, Aubrey. Virginia, she wants the info, Trenton, on this Virginia trip.
Very
Virginia
excited.
Rose wants to know why you haven't said anything about the Virginia trip, buddy. You're in trouble now.
We'll have to.
This is a secret pick that we're doing for Patreon. If you want to go to patreon.com/slbdrinks, you could find out more about it. But I'm sworn to secrecy from our friends at this
Facility.
small little distillery.
But Virginia, we will be coming to your area sometime soon. We'll hopefully see you there. When are we going?
No, the 11th.
11th.
Of October.
Virginia. October 11th.
Maybe we'll have to contact her and see if dinner and drinks or something.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Virginia, where are you in Virginia? Are you named Virginia because you were born in Virginia? Now I have a lot of questions.
I feel like I asked her this, and I don't think she was born in Virginia, but I
Okay.
could be wrong. I just have a terrible memory.
Darren, $5. I've only had one of these discos. Curious to see how this turns out. We're a little bit behind. Hopefully
Yes.
you enjoyed the blind. Yeah, hopefully the one you have is the one we chose to be the top one or two.
Sorry.
Connor, hey all, love the videos. Thank you.
Sorry.
Appreciate that.
Oh, man.
Kevin Page, man, dude, thank you for your generosity.
He's
It's
trying to make it out to
overwhelming
the
sometimes.
Make it out to the meetup.
Love this tasting,
That'd be
just
awesome.
awesome. Trying to make the meetup. I hope you do, buddy. I really do. And one of these days we'll get out to your end of the world over there too. I can promise you that at some point we will.
Kevin, if you need me to call your boss or anything and make it happen, just let me know who I need to call, and I can make up some pretty solid excuses.
Now, Jay, I think you're the one that I was talking to you on this particular wild turkey release on the aromas, how good they were.
So I did a blind last night with that bottle against Wild Turkey 12 here.
Okay, sure, all right,
And
yeah.
that one won by a mile.
I
This one
can
did?
see, I can
For me.
see from
No
the
kidding.
from the
Last night
aromas
was-
I'm getting right
Yeah.
now.
It was so good.
It's really
Well, I'm
good.
gonna go back into it because I just about swallowed wrong of it last. I held it together. Ashley Ross, love watching you guys. Y'all got me serious about bourbon, single malts, and finished whiskeys. Thank you. How about a Nashville barrel pick? I was there last weekend. Wow.
Trent's working on it.
We are going on a Nashville barrel pick next year with our good friend Kevin, because he got that set up. He put me in contact with the guy over there, and we have 9 barrels coming this month, so we're a little bit. Everything's kind of coming at once, so we got to space them out a little bit next year. But that's on the docket.
John Herbst. He's on a Cub Scout trip with his son in Michigan, but he's sneaking us in with the AirPods.
That's amazing.
Respect.
Now, this next one's the best name of all. Bourbon Broke.
You want me to? Oh, sorry.
That's about right, too.
We've
right?
all been there a couple
Yeah,
times.
just sipping on Woodville 8-year. That's a good one, too. Jonathan Swery, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
It's pretty good. And how much you say it was?
Well, it's anywhere from 60 to 42 bucks.
Good
Yeah.
price range.
I mean, you guys are coming off higher proof stuff coming to that.
It's
but
good, though.
I know, it's still solid.
It's good turkey
Still
stuff right
solid.
there. I like it. I think Zachary helped me pick these up. And I think they're like low 50s or something like that. I got one for Kent, one for me. So I think it was low 50s. Thank you, Zachary, for the help. with
Yeah,
that.
I think it's
I appreciate
it's
that.
solid for sure.
Hot dog, $5. Thank you. Sipping on Buffalo Trace. and in my happy place, enjoying the blind. Thank
This
you.
one didn't have a comment, just so you know.
Yeah, I said it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep, very good. No worries.
Enough attention.
I'm pretty quick sometimes.
You are. I'm apparently very slow.
Brad, as far as the journeyman tickets, everybody has to have a ticket. So you can bring somebody, but they have to have a ticket as well.
Yes, thank you.
And I really am excited about that. It's a local thing for us. Bill Welter, the owner, Welter's a big name in Valpo, has been for a lot of history.
Yeah,
The building that it's in, I actually had my paint shop in there.
yeah, years ago.
Years
Oh, wow.
ago.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, right where the gift shop is.
Okay.
I had a whole unit there. That's where I sprayed all my trim packs and
Interesting.
all that. But anyway, to me, that's the perfect place to have the first big meetup.
It is.
Just for their sake, that's a big deal for them to have it in Valpo to get it started and all that stuff.
being
And-
so gracious
And a
about
perfect
the
spot
whole
for
thing.
us.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that. That's cool. You guys were able to work that out.
Did you see number, for Theron, number 11 won over 12 and 8?
Huh.
Sorry.
Yeah, where did 11 place for us, Trent?
First, for you. Second for Kent.
Oh, okay.
That was the one that was like 73% turkey.
Okay.
Yeah. Not surprising it won for you, but
There you go. Oh no, Virginia, I don't know. I don't know. Very serious question. Will Journeyman have nuggies? Do
We
we
can
get
bring
a
some.
special tray of nuggies from
Hey,
Virginia at the meetup?
we can,
I could probably pull some strings, I think.
I bet.
I'm sure they have something of that nature on the kids menu.
Hey, my guy Billy.
I didn't see it.
Trent and Billy's on tonight.
Oh, my boy.
Hope you're recovering well, Bill. Hey guys, still trying to recover from my hip surgery. I hope you're coming along. All my loved ones safe and sound. Best guys I've ever met. Good night from soggy, wild, torn Georgia. I'll bet you're getting some storms there too. I'm glad you're coming along and feeling a little bit better past your surgery.
Sorry, real quick. David Bolware, the Journeyman meetup will not be live streamed. That is a lot to manage in one afternoon, and we don't
It's a
even.
big space, too.
It's a very large space, so we don't even
Very
really
big
know.
space.
We're just gonna be hanging out. We're not gonna be like on a stage. Ooh, you want to get that 10-year? What are you looking for?
10-year what?
That the
that was.
Trevor's one?
Yeah, the Gallop Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, this one?
I can see it in your eyes.
Thanks, Trent. You know me well.
Is that what he was thinking?
I'm smelling it.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
I figured he wanted the curly.
Oh, this, yeah.
Last
this is the
one.
I was
Last
curious
one.
about.
I know. That's why I basically want Kent to taste this one.
Yeah, I was
So,
curious about that one. I've never heard of it.
This is
Have you heard of it before that?
No.
Okay.
No, I walked in. Rebecca and I were in Arizona, and we've been down there several times now, so we get to know some people.
Yeah.
And Trevor's Liquor, my friend Alon
Yeah, I
works
remember you
there,
talking
and
about
he's
that.
the whiskey human encyclopedia.
Right.
I mean, the guy is just like amazing high IQ when it comes to whiskey and anything, spirits for that matter. The guy's amazing. So I was looking at a few things, and when I'm down in Arizona, I'm primarily looking at single malts, things like that, because as you know, our Scotch selection up here
Yeah,
is
it's terrible.
horrible at best. And usually Trenton's the master at bourbon and rye, getting stuff around here for us. So when I go there, I'm not really looking for bourbon or rye. So I'm looking for other things we don't
Sure.
get. So he said, before you leave though, I need you to taste this. So this is Elliott Brothers. This is a 10-year Kentucky. It's probably sourced. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. Probably sourced, but Elliott Brothers. A 10-year-old Kentucky bourbon finished in Malbec wine casks, Ken. So I want you
Yeah.
to taste this one.
It's very dark, not surprising, with finished in Malbec
Yeah.
casks.
Have you ever had Malbec wine?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't. I don't know what it is. No clue. This one, Kent, is 128 proof. Good luck. Michelle, we lost the screen.
Oh,
You're good.
This is device power. Oh, you got it.
Rick.
I love that.
Hey, Rick. $5. Kurt, you are the Mr. Rogers of the whiskey tube world. Whiskey tube world. You make everyone feel like your neighbor. Well, I hope so. That's the way it should be. Let's put it that way.
We have to start a
Good.
show
I'll
with
see you in October too.
taking your cardigan off and
Well, I haven't I not, honey, pointed out a few cardigans I wanted to buy and she won't let me. Am I right? I'm right. She won't let me get them. Babe,
Sorry.
what the heck? Didn't Mr. Rogers have a zip-up one too, cardigan, or no?
Yeah.
I think he did. I'm gonna have to get a zip-up cardigan for next month's live stream. Oh, that's an idea.
I mean, it's October, we could dress it.
It is October.
Have you had this yet, Trenton?
I've not.
You have to at least smell it. You,
Can somebody?
Here, I'll get it to you.
I got it. He can have the rest.
Trenton has to smell it. He's the king of aromas, so you tell me what you think, Trenton. Tommy boy, I love seeing this Bardstown blind. Can't wait to see the next. Y'all are great. Love spending my Fridays with you. A little bit higher, Michelle, please. Thanks. You're good. Oh, thanks for the fun night. You bet, Tommy. I'm sorry I missed you on that last get together in Chicago. I think, Tony, I think that's when I had the flu, if I'm not mistaken. When all the kids gave us the flu.
That was a fun
Unique.
time.
It was horrible. We all had it, and I missed that.
It went through one
you know,
person after another after
Awful.
another.
And so we missed that get together. So sorry to get to see that. But
Like some high-end funky.
what you get, Trent?
I get some cheese in here.
Cheese.
Smell that and tell me you don't
Like,
get cheese.
What kind of cheese?
Like Colby Jack
Pepper Jack?
Like,
slices.
no, like some wine. What do they call it, Michelle?
I would have never got
Port
cheese.
wine cheese.
Ooh, manchego? Have you ever had manchego?
I love it. Yeah, I love it.
I don't even, does cottage cheese even have a smell?
I don't know. I don't get that close to it.
Well, if you put pepper on it.
No.
Somebody said they're gonna start calling you Cardigan Kurt.
Said my birthday's Halloween. If I don't get Cardigan Kurt this next stream, I'll be real sad.
Ooh, that's really nice though.
It's really good. Ilana is actually, in our behalf, emailing this company about a future barrel pick
Oh,
for
that's
us
cool.
for 2025.
There's a really nice fruity, like a fruit leathery type of a thing going on.
So good.
Well,
That's really nice.
Really good stuff.
I don't know a lot about wine. I've tasted some wines because my wife likes wines.
Yeah.
I do like a good wine, dry wine with a good steak, or a white wine with a fish. Once in a while, but I don't know much about it. But that has that kind of, that Malbec has that deep dark
Does it?
kind of vibe to it.
Somebody actually told me that on Patreon,
No, I don't
'cause
think he did.
I did a little review and stuff, or no, bottle haul thing in Arizona for Patreon, and they said that Malbec wine is great with steak.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know, but yeah, that's what I was told.
Oh, also, good question. Rick said he purchased 2 tickets for the German meetup. Will we get emailed the actual tickets? So,
Yeah, please, because I get a lot of messages about this.
good
Go ahead,
question.
Trent.
yeah, if you purchase a ticket, just know that when you get when you get to the distillery, we will be giving you a lanyard with your name on it. Since a lot of times we got the stickers that you write like what's your name, and sometimes it's hard to read handwriting and everything. So you'll have a lanyard with your name on it. If you're not sure if your order went through, you can email slbdrinks@gmail.com and I'll verify. But if you got it should be sending out the emails. I don't know why
Like a
it's not.
confirmation?
Yeah, because it does with regular orders.
Yeah.
But if you have any questions, you can just email slbdrinks@gmail.com and I'll get back to you with your question. But we got a couple more, and then I want to chat quick about the goal for the Riley's thing, and then
All right, you want to scroll up some? Can handle some?
Oh, did you
I'm
do
getting
the
tired.
Tommy Boy one?
I did.
Oh,
Did,
sorry.
yeah.
I need to pay more attention. I'm just reading in the chat.
Tristan, thought about doing picks at some tiny craft distilleries.
looking.
Could
Trust
be a
me.
fun change of pace.
We got a couple lined up. Rock Hill Distillery.
Castle.
I'm sorry, thank you. Rock Castle. Thank you, Trenton.
Rock Castle, we're working on Old 55, we're working
I'd
on
love
Whiskey
to do
Acres.
55 too,
Whiskey
just-
Acres.
That's
We're
a good
looking
one.
at Jimmy Red, I think, in
Yes.
I think for Patreon we're gonna we're still if we get the opportunity to do like Old Foresters or Four Roses picks or whatever, we will most likely do those if they're good. But I would love to focus a little bit more on highlighting craft distilleries and the nuance that they have, because
Yeah.
when we do craft, like when we put a craft in a video, we've said before that it tastes crafty. People are like, well, what does that actually mean? It's a great question.
Right.
I can't quite describe it though.
To me, it's more of a grain, elevated grains.
Yeah.
But it's in a lot of cases, it's in a good way. However, sometimes it's in a bad way.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Mr. Hot Dog wants to
Yeah.
know, sorry, go ahead.
No, that's what I was, Hot Dog 400, thank you. Website does not show date for meetup. What is the date?
October 19th.
Yeah, October 19th, I wonder why it doesn't show
From
up.
6 p.m. I can add that from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'll add that after the
October
live stream.
19th, Mark Prosser, thank you so much. Mark Prosser, looking forward to the meetup. I'm glad you're coming.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Daryl DeVoe, I hope I said that correctly. If you want to scroll up just a touch. I want you guys to know that you have fans on the West Coast. I've been following you all for years. Love you guys. Keep going on. Say hello to your wife. Daryl says hello, honey.
Hello.
Hey, listen, I've talked to people out there. There's one in particular I talked to quite a bit because we have a little Cubs Dodgers thing going on there. But obviously the Dodgers are doing a lot better than Cubs this year. But I will be tuning in to the playoffs so that I can watch the Dodgers lose in the first round. Sorry. Those of you out there, the Dodgers.
Savage.
It is.
Chris Angle has a question, Trenton. Will your +1 have your name written on their lanyard?
Oh, that's a good question. If you are purchasing your ticket separately from your +1, the name will be on the order. But if you want to leave a comment, how about this? If you want to leave a comment, if you haven't done it yet, in the order comment.
Not on here.
Not on here, yeah. You can put it in the description of the order. If not, I'll go through the orders and I'll reach out to the people that have more than one ticket, and I'll just get the names so that we can get the stuff printed. That's a good question, Chris. Thank
That
you.
is a very good question.
Yeah,
I told Trenton to be careful for that, watch these kind of things.
yeah, he did. He did.
Holly Mayer, looking forward to seeing you all at the Journeyman's. I have a special thanks for Kurt.
Wonderful.
Looking forward to seeing you, Holly.
All right, now the big question. So looking at our total, and this is the two Riley's events that we've done, and the charity golf outing, the suicide charity golf outing that we did was that in April or May? When did we do that? The golf outing?
Golf outing.
May.
May. Total, we're looking at $226,936, which is insane.
Wow.
If we get $273,064, we will be at $500,000 total raised for charities in the last 3 years, which is just a mind-blowing number. So I don't know, that's a very big number, and like 7 times as much as the goal last year. So I don't know if I feel right setting the goal at that much, but if like people like to hit a goal.
I was just saying,
So if we can hit, and if it gets to 300, great. But if we can do the 268, that would push us over $500,000 for which is just
Would be amazing.
mind blowing.
Yeah.
So let me know what you guys think about that. That's kind of where my mind's leaning because it's a nice even number and it's a massive milestone. It's not too far out of the question. It's like 50K more than last year, still a lot.
Yeah.
But I think you guys can do it, and I think everybody's been so generous with their donations that can really help bring it in.
Yeah, no question about it. And just in closing, guys, I want you all to know that from our hearts here at SLB Drinks and everybody that's involved with it, absolutely 100% of the monies that are given towards any charity will be forwarded. We don't take a dime for it. None of us do. So we don't take a dime.
And we always post the check presentation on like Instagram when we go, and we'll even record this once when we do the wagon.
Yeah.
We launched the wagon into the hospital with Michael's name on the back plate of the thing, and
Right. Yeah, and really honestly, none of this can be possible without our SLB family. And that's Patreon family, YouTube family. It's our community at large, our community in general. You guys are the most amazing folks that I've ever had the opportunity to be involved with in my life, honestly. I'm pretty sure. I'm blown away time and time again of your generosity and your kindness and your goodness, and it just thrills me to be involved with this here. You know, we may be a channel, Kent, that sips whiskey and talks about it and jokes around, but you know, it's a lot more than that. You know, it really is. It's a lot more than that. It's about community. It's about family. It's about friendship. It's about lifting each other up. It's a whole lot more than sipping some whiskey.
I've noticed on the couple meetups that I have been involved with, like the Ohio meetup and things at Jay's house or whatever, the Patreons and the Discord people that I don't converse with on Discord, but the people that I meet, like the Ohio thing, there was a lot of people there, and it was obvious that they're friends away from that meetup.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody was just, oh, hey, you know,
Yeah.
they talked to you
Yeah.
last week, and
It's amazing.
And that's what's cool to me is looking at all these people that are all over the place, but they become friends, having a pour.
Yeah.
You know,
And-
that's pretty cool.
And I got a message from Stone Cold a couple days ago, and he was like, "This is our lineup for the next live stream. And it's him, and it's Rob, and it's Eric, and Chris." And he's like, "I would have never met these guys if it wasn't for the channel." And now they hang out like several times a month.
Well,
and they do
and
share. It's really cool.
speaking of Stone Cold, his
Uh-oh.
this could go one way or the other way. I'm going to choose to go a good way.
Yeah.
But his gifts,
It's all good with Stone.
his donations for this, I don't even know if you know this or not, his donations, part of it at least, he gave 3 Blanton's bottles, and the letters are SLB.
That's so
So I think personally, and we'll get a vote on this here, but I think that grouping should be given out as one winner.
I agree. Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty
I
incredible.
agree. That's
And I
really,
imagine he searched high and
What a-
low trying to make sure
What
to
a
get
cool
that.
idea.
that's really neat.
Pretty
That's really
sweet, pretty neat thing. So at any rate, anything else, Trenton, that you have?
No, just keep an eye out for the video on Wednesday for
Please
all
do.
of the bottles and as much information as we can provide at
Yeah.
the time. We'll set the goal and update the website and everything.
Yeah,
That'll be all available, and then join us on Patreon, patreon.com/slbdrinks. We have 9 barrel picks coming out. We have the Journeyman meetup, and like it's just a lot of fun. Discord, I'm sure Discord's going to be a riot as soon as we hit end the live stream tonight.
Apparently, it's already been.
I mean, I
Yeah.
gotta say, for those of you that are not utilizing Discord, it's hilarious. Kurt and I will get on sometimes and we will just be laughing hysterically because you guys are just great. I mean,
well, you were on it when we got home from Arizona. We didn't get home here till after midnight, but you were on it reading stuff to me as I was driving
funny.
home from the airport. Yeah, guys are pretty hilarious on there.
You guys need to take advantage of that.
Become a patron, you get
Yeah.
access.
And like I'll just randomly go on there and somebody's taken a picture of me or Kurt and made it a GIF, or now my shirt's off for some reason, or I have no hair left, and
Hey, I
it's
had a
usually
guy-
Jesus that does that.
I had a guy, Trenton, that actually messaged me and said, "I got a great idea. Don't say anything on the video, but
Oh.
like have Trenton wear all different sizes. Start him in a double X, large, medium, small, with a crop top at the end, without saying a word in any of the videos."
Well, now you just.
Well, now you just ruined it.
Trenton's like,
There you go. It's only,
Wait, no, you
it's
were gonna
only-
do that?
It's only the folks here.
To you.
Oh, come on, bro. Seriously.
it'd be like Will Ferrell, more cowbell.
I'll be on that. Folks don't want to see that trick.
I
They
think
don't want
The
to see
channel might get taken
you get a
down.
lot of money
Mike.
for the charity if you did that.
Well, yeah, we got to figure out what Westward's willing to put up with. But if I could raise some money for kids wearing a crop top, I'd do it.
Well, guys, we'll
Yeah.
end with that. We'll stop Trenton there. Yes, honey.
Okay,
I'll let you
some-
talk, but not Trenton.
Well,
Dave
Dave
wants to
said,
know.
yeah, can you explain Discord? So,
It's basically just like a big message board. We got different channels, and that's how we communicate. And
there's
everywhere.
a lot of channels.
There's
About
like
like hobbies.
There's like 1,200 to 1,500 people in there, and it's just a good time.
It's a chat space.
Yeah, yeah.
basically.
Yeah, it's a place to chat with like-minded folks like bourbon, whiskey, rye, or sometimes it just goes
Yeah.
off the rails real quick, especially when Clarence on there.
And
Kyle-
people post with needs too. It's just a good place.
Kyle G. Is that your friend, Kyle G? He wants to know how Utah was. He said, finally caught alive. Do you know?
Oh.
Oh, I don't. Sorry.
Yeah, Utah was great. I was wondering for a moment if I was going to have to be airlifted out of one of the hikes I decided to do, but we hiked about 10 miles the first day, and close to it. And we were at, and I always forget the Bryce Canyon. And we went all the way down to the bottom of all those hoodoos, you know, which was awesome until it was time to come back out. And that was a rough road coming back out. But I made it and decided on some easier trails after that. And we had a blast. It was a great trip. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, guys. Got anything else, Trenton? I'm good, huh?
Nope, unless you got anything else.
In closing, if you could just help me with one thing, once the video comes out with all the information and so forth, and as we travel along through the month of October, working on our Riley's charity drive, if you could share any information that we have, our videos and such, on your social media platforms, and help us try to raise as much money as we can
Huge thing to help. Yeah.
for the kids at Riley's. I personally would greatly appreciate that, and I'm sure that's what happened last year. It was just went nuts last year, and everybody shared, and it just went all over the place because it's a huge raffle. This is Trent. I don't know that this is. You guys are all here. Do you guys know of a larger raffle that you've seen of bourbon and whiskey? I haven't, but I'm not all on the up and up for that.
And I also don't want to speak about this, but maybe toot our own horn a little bit. This might be the biggest like charity event in like the whiskey space for like all year.
Yeah.
Like this is a massive. The basement looks like a Virginia ABC allocation release.
It really does.
It's insane.
You're
You
gonna
guys
be
are going
shocked and
to be
amazed.
shocked at how much stuff is going to be in this one, and it's going to be a lot of
Mind
fun.
blowing. All right, that's all we got for you. We certainly appreciate it. We love you, and we hope you have a fantastic week. See ya on our shows next week. Don't miss Wednesday. Have a good one.